to 3764 Elvis Presley Boulevard. Hit it, Elvis. You got it, E.
Elvis back on tour, coming to you from Louisville, Kentucky. As you can see, we're at Freedom Hall. We want to apologize in advance. We wanted to do a live from here, but they're setting up for a rodeo inside, and there's an extreme amount of activity and a lot of noise going on inside, so we could not do a live, and we apologize for that. We wanted to show you guys so much more, but we did shoot a video that we're going to add to this video, and Michael will show you the inside of the building. But we just wanted to give you a look at the outside of the building so you know where we are, and we will merge it with a video that we shot from inside. And again, we apologize for all the noise.
Construction began in 1950 and was completed in 1956, with a cost of over $200 million in today's money. 14,660 permanent seats were installed with the ability to seat 20,000 total. The first major event was a Billy Graham crusade that packed the building. Shortly after its opening, there was a contest to name the building. Some suggestions were Derby Coliseum, Veterans Coliseum, the Big Top, and Franklin Sousley Coliseum in honor of the Kentuckian who was one of the 6 soldiers who raised the American flag on Iwo Jima's Mount Suribachi on February 23, 1945, dying less than a month later at the age of 19. After going over more than 6,500 entries, the judges selected Freedom Hall, submitted by 17-year-old high school student Charlotte Owen, calling freedom an essential fiber of being. Fast forward to April of 1974 when a deadly tornado swept through Louisville and damaged many buildings, including Freedom Hall. Luckily, repairs were made before Elvis's concert 2 months later.
Now the crowds were even bigger nearly 2 decades later as we flash forward when Elvis came to Freedom Hall. WHAS 11 reporter Jim West was at the hotel where fans had staked out Elvis.
Presley arrived here at the downtown Roadway Inn about 4:30 this afternoon. We had 10 years to see him, so we're out here to see him now, and then we're going to the concert.
At Freedom Hall, the crowd gathered early, where Jim West described the scene.
Here at Freedom Hall, people from 5 to 50 years of age and beyond were here early to see Elvis.
Oh, well, we like him real well. It's my youngest one here. She likes him, and she likes him. We all do.
You think that he appeals to all ages?
I think he does. I'm a grandmother of 7, and I believe he does.
Then that night, our cameras were there as the King left his hotel and made his way to the sold-out Freedom Hall.
Most of the building is the same, with some cosmetic changes being done as well as a few expansions. In 1984, the facility was refurbished, including lowering the floor to allow maximum capacity. Between Elvis's 4 shows here, he brought in between 18,000 and 20,000 fans.
back on tour, coming to you from Louisville, Kentucky. We're at Freedom Hall, where Elvis performed in 1971, 1974, 1976, and 1977. He averaged about 19,000 fans per show. We were going to do a live from here, but we're just not going to be able to because they're setting up for a rodeo, as you can see, and the noise in here is incredible, so that's why I'm trying to talk a little bit louder. Michael's just going to pan around and give you a good view of what the inside of Freedom Hall looks like, just so that you can kind of get an idea of what Elvis saw. The building has not changed inside, really. Maybe a little bit, but they tell us that not so much. So we just wanted to give you guys a look, and then sorry we can't do a live here today.
In 1974 and 1976, Elvis stayed at this Roadway Inn in downtown Louisville. In 1977, he stayed at this Executive Inn, which was torn down in 2009. Thank you for watching. Be sure to subscribe as well as follow us on all of our social media accounts using the link in the description below.